This is In Case You Missed It, your national agriculture news recap for the week ending April 25th, 2025. Trump, tariffs, and trade were unsurprisingly top of mind for farmers as the federal election drew near. Glacier Farm Media asked farmers from Alberta, Manitoba, Ontario, and Quebec for their election priorities. Trade battles with the U.S. were making Manitoba egg producer Harley Siemens and Ontario dairy farmer Braden Older nervous about the security of the supply-managed sectors. Alberta mixed farmer Brian Perkins noted the strain on the industry from on-again, off-again tariffs, and said he was concerned government supports would not be timely for farmers. Frustration with the federal government was also a key theme. Manitoba grain farmer Curtis McRae said Western Canada hasn't been represented, and that he would love to see a government that values primary industry. Perkins said agriculture seems to get lost in the mix in the face of tariffs, while industries like steel and aluminum get government attention. Red tape and restrictive regulations were also noted as an issue, while Quebec farmer Christian Hebert noted lack of supports for small and mid-sized farms. The Canadian Federation of Independent Business says federal electric vehicle policies are hurting the agricultural sector. China has imposed 100% tariffs against Canadian peas, canola oil, and meal, and 25% tariffs on pork. These are generally viewed as retaliation against Canada's tariffs on Chinese electric vehicles. While Canada's tariffs were meant to support development of domestic manufacturing, the Federation questioned if that remained the right path going forward, particularly since federal subsidies for batteries and EVs are going to large corporations. Meanwhile, some 35% of agricultural businesses say Chinese tariffs are hurting their bottom line. Bayer has hinted it could pull Roundup from the North American market due to ongoing lawsuits. This means the scenario of farming without Roundup is on the table, though generic glyphosate products could take up some of the slack. Researcher Hugh Becky explored this hypothetical in Australia, which is also heavily dependent on glyphosate herbicides. Australian farmers are dealing with higher levels of glyphosate-resistant weeds than Canadian producers. Becky said pulse crops would be particularly hard hit, as there are few good alternatives for controlling tough perennial weeds. Harvest weed seed control, which focuses on capturing and destroying weed seeds at harvest, is central to Becky's proposed management strategy. Manitoba weed specialist Kim Brown said tillage as weed control is an option for some farms, though this could mean soil degradation, moisture loss, and other drawbacks. Brown said emerging technologies like laser weeding and steam weeding and potential new herbicides are being driven by increasing herbicide resistance. In case you missed these and other stories, visit the Glacier Farm Media Network, news that matters to farmers across Canada.